is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Dembele. Dembele stood his ground strongly. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Doué really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And that is out of play. Mane, and the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kone, Upamecano, Tchouaméni, and it's played forward, over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Idrissa Gueye, and they can counter here. Aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Upamecano, that's really well manoeuvred. Koundé chasing after it. Niakate. Koulibaly moved on forwards. And it's Dembele. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Ndiaye. And here's Jackson. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. This time, surely! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kone, Tchouaméni, Olise, and it's Koundé. Tchouaméni, spread out to the left. Back into the middle. Digne. Great defending, strong and determined. He has found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Diatta clears it away. Mane. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been won straight back. Koulibaly. Gay. Niakate. That's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. Dembele. Chouameni. Digne. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kone. And it's Doué. Doué. Gay does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye, gently done. Mane. Cleared away. Short changes him with that pass. Idrissa Gueye. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, it's come loose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ndiaye. And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Saliba played out towards the right wing. Koundé is onto it in a flash. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Played in with purpose. In once more. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Digne clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Calmly anticipates. Oh, good spread. Ndiaye's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Koundé. Oh, nice touch. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Niakate attempts a clearance. And it's Chouameni. And the counter-attack is on for Senegal. Out to the right. Ndiaye. Diatta. Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Mbappe played out to the left flank. Lobbed in behind. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta chooses to go cross-field. Kone. Chouameni. And he goes cross-field. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Kone. And it's Koundé. Chouameni. Doué. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking here to chip it through. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And they've got a throw. Ndiaye. Dembele. Upamecano. Olise. Koundé. That's a cute ball. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looks to the other side. Out to the left it goes. Mane. Looks across and plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Diatta crossed in once more. Chouameni goes for a shot! And one more try! A volleyed effort.
Mane cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Kone. Doué. Saliba, played over towards the opposite flank. Gueye did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Mane, probing pass. Kone. Koundé. And it's Kone. Chouameni. Olise. Kone. Koundé. Doué. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now that's well seen too. Digne played into space. Mane. Dembele. Doué. And here's a shooting chance! Diatta. Ndiaye. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Olise! It's a loose ball. Kone. Steaming on goalwards. And the ball's come loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye, gently done. Cross. And the keeper has it. And it's Mane. Now here's the delivery. Saliba can get it, shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Chouameni, forwards and with intent. Olise. Over to the left. Niyaz looking to get on the end of this. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koulibaly shifted upfield. Gueye, Mane, now he's off and running. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mbappe! Doué! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Olise! Keeper's dealt with that. Mane looking to run onto it. Mane, he's shifting through the gears here. Kone. Chouameni. Koundé. Kone. Upamecano. Chouameni.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Mane. And here's Mane. Gueye. And it's Mane. Very nicely done. Drives it in. Cleared away. And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And it's been taken short. And that has been cleared. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Diatta. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Chouameni. Saliba. Chouameni. And it's Digne. Oh, some tackle that. What a throw in. And here's Dembele. Plenty waiting in the middle. Dembele takes a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gay. And it's played forward. Doué. Olise. Olise, that's a delicate pass. Ball's gone out of play. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a throw. And it's Koundé. Koundé. Doué. Koundé. Chouameni. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mendy gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Upamecano. Saliba. Upamecano. Saliba. Aim forwards. Digne. Niakate. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Gay, gently done. Saliba. Digne is onto it in a flash. And he welcomes it in. That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. And it's Mane. Mane. Now who's going to be first to this? Kone. Played towards the other side. Dembele. Doué. Oh, perfectly measured that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Doué played through into space. And the cross comes in. That has been knocked clear. Chance for a shot! Liakate. Played out to the right. The pass has gone astray. Chouameni. Upamecano. Kone. Doué. Kone forwards and with intent. And here's Jackson. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he latch on to this? Mane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Digne. Digne. Doué. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Jackson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diatta. Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Upamecano. Koundé. Upamecano. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele spread out to the left. And it's Doué. Now it's Olise. Kone. Doué. Olise. Koundé. Doué. Moved on forwards. Gay. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Koulibaly, oh, good spread. And that's too far for anyone. Dembele. Digne. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Idrissa Gueye. Gueye aim forwards. Koundé. Played into the middle. And that was very necessary. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Olise plays it short. And it's Digne. Mane tries to dink it through. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
France. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Upamecano, Chouameni, Dembele, Saliba. Dembele. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! Marvellous goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Time for a change in personnel. So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Niakate played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get onto this? Ndiaye. Surely now! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's hoisted clear. Gay. Niakate. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Idrissa Gueye goes short. And it's Mane. Olise does well to get it back. Dembele. Digne. Saliba. Long ball looking to counter. Koulibaly. Gueye. Niakate. Koulibaly looks to the other side. Mane on a charge down the left. Can he deliver? It's run loose here. Mbappe. Saliba. Dembele. Chouameni. Saliba played up towards the front line. Referee's given a throw. There will be a throw-in. Dembele. Saliba. Doué. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dembele. Mane. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Idrissa Gueye. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Diatta. Ndiaye. Diatta. Kone wins the duel this time. And here's Mane. Oh, smashing header! Olise. Upamecano. Koundé. Kone. And he goes cross-field. Idrissa Gueye. Koulibaly. Niakate. Forwards and with intent. Lovely feet. And it's Mane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's really well manoeuvred. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Chouameni. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Some good work on the right flank here. Koulibaly tries to clear. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Mane. And it's lofted through here. It's come to nothing. Saliba, Chouameni, gently done. Dembele in acres of space out wide. A chance to play it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mane, now he's off and running. Now it's Mane. Digne, who does have an assist to his name. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Gay. Doué. Kone. That is lovely. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that has been clubbed away. Senegal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. Koulibaly gets it away. Cleared without complication. And it's Koundé. Now it's Kone. Doué. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Doué! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
France have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Koulibaly shifted upfield. Idrissa Gueye played out to the left flank. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Deftly away. Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice control. And that has been cleared.
Senegal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's there to get it away. Diatta. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Doué played out to the left flank. And it's Digne. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. it's a corner. Olise with the short one. Digne. Sarr. Tchouameni wins the duel this time. Shapes to shoot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Koundé, gently done. And here's Mbappe. And it's Digne. Oh, that's nice. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, Red, nice interception. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. Out towards the flank. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Olise! It's anyone's ball now. Diallo played out towards the right wing. Played into space out wide. That's good play. Can he latch on to this? Sarr crosses it in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Tchouameni, and it's played forward. Digne looking to hit the byline here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Crossed into the box. Gay can get it clear. And here's Dembele. And it's Tchouameni. And the counter is on. Oh, good spread. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Could move up a gear here. Can he finish? Has another go! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Senegal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kone. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Koulibaly is fouled. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mane, he is through here. Hangs one in. Firmly met. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Excellent. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That is a terrific save from Mendy. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Mane takes a look up. Mane. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Saliba attempts a clearance. Saliba forwards and with intent. Saliba cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Senegal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's on Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Left him on the seat of his pants. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Doué! Gay looks to the other side. 75 minutes played. Senegal desperately searching for the winner here. Chouameni. Saliba. Saliba, and he goes cross-field. And it's Koundé. Olise.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Gay Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Kone. Diatta gets good distance on it. Out to the left it goes. Digne crosses. That has been knocked clear. Doué. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a throw. Can he get onto this? Brilliantly cut out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Doué. Olise. He's had a shot!
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Sarr looks to get on the end of this. Diallo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's been slipped through.
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Doué, and here's Olise. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
France really can't be...
No question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mane can get it clear. And it's Koundé. And here's Kone. Doué! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's tidy. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ball is over the line. Mane flings it across.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Idrissa Gueye. That is a great pick out. Might be danger here. There's the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Sarr done delicately. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Chouameni. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Doué knocks it out wide. That's very neat. They need to get it in quick. Oh, it's come loose. Koulibaly is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sarr. Diatta. Tries to get it clear. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
Chance to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. It's Koundé. Doué. Needs a quality cross. Doué's cross.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Idrissa Gueye. Aim forwards. Diatta picks it up now. Saliba gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Diatta. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mane wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's got away. Here's the chance to cross. Up he goes! Upamecano clears it away. Here comes another cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
France are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mane, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Upamecano. 4 added minutes on the board. Chouameni. Now it's Sarr, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Camavinga. Kone. Elise. Kone. Chouameni. Played towards the other side. Digne. And here's Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diatta. Diatta gets a cross in. Camavinga.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Diatta. Diatta played over towards the opposite flank. Gay. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Sarr, and it's played in here. Saliba can get it clear. Digne is there, and he can get that clear. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Mbappe is over the first kick. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Diallo next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Dembele will take their second. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save. Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
This then to level matters. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And the lead is 2. France are looking to save match point. What poise! What noise!
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This to put them 2 up. And there it is, the decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.